Welcome back. I've been waiting to say this for months. We are cooking now. You'll see what I mean in a minute. But first, in exactly 1 week from today, you can expect a parade, football, maybe some mashed potatoes and gravy. But for some, one of the biggest Thanksgiving traditions, turkey, well, may be becoming a bit of a thing of the past. Here is why. A recent report from the Department of Agriculture finds wholesale prices for frozen turkeys up 40% per pound compared to last year. And some are turning to a different and cheaper alternative, duck. Duck, yes. Nobody better to explain how this is happening than Allison Tucker, who joins me now. She is the National Accounts Manager for Maple Leaf Farms and works with restaurant chains and food service operations on duck product purchases. And as you can see, everyone, we are cooking. We are going to be cooking. This is going to be a cooking segment on the Takeout. You know I want to have food involved all the time. It doesn't always happen as frequently as I'd like, but it's going to happen real big now. Allison, great to have you here.
Great to be here.
Tell me about duck. Tell me about this transition. Price, generational also?
A little bit of everything. I think first and foremost, duck is a delicious protein and people are so excited about it. But recently we've been seeing an increase in excitement in younger generations. Duck is consumed at a quicker clip, globally speaking, and younger generations are really excited about global cuisines and global flavors, and duck really brings that authenticity to it. So for that reason, we're seeing a lot of growth.
And some people might assume duck is hard to cook, that there are all sorts of challenges with it. I'm guessing you're here to tell me that's not necessarily true.
No, I completely disagree. First, we have a variety of products that we've come out with that save a lot of time in the kitchen, and we've brought that ease of use to you, like this roast half duck today, as well as some other items like our duck wing drumettes.
There you go.
Those are ready to go, air fryer ready. So that's a beautiful option. But for things that are more of a raw product, or if you want to do a little more complicated recipe, our website, mapleleaffarms.com, has a variety of videos and informational tools to help you along in the kitchen.
We have an air fryer here. You mentioned air frying. We'll get to that in a second. We'll then a real demonstration, a genuine demonstration, but you can do it in the oven and you can even do it in a deep fryer.
Oh yeah, the roast half duck can be used in pretty much any kitchen setup that you have. It's about 15 to 20 minutes in a conventional oven. Talk about the easiest sheet pan meal during the week. Veggies, roast half, ready to go. But if you're an air fryer guy yourself, this is wonderful. Beeps at us right now. Or in a kitchen, deep fryer, crispy duck in 5 minutes. I'm telling you.
So I'm going to look over here. You describe this. What is this?
This is our roast half duck.
Okay.
And actually next year, we are celebrating 50 years with roast half duck. It was my grandfather's brainchild, and we've decided to make having a wonderful piece of duck easy for your home cooking.
And as I understand it, pre-cooked and seasoned.
Correct. Just
so you're going to unsheath it.
Oh, yes.
And I'm going to leave it to a professional because that's what I do. A man's got to know its limitations, ladies and gentlemen. You take it out and show us how we do it in the air fryer.
Of course. So we're going to put this in the air fryer at about 390 degrees for about 12 minutes or so. That's kind of what we recommend. And once it's in there and ready to go, it comes out perfectly nice and crispy. Beautiful color all ready to go.
Slide it in there. There, I told you this is going to be a genuine, actual demonstration with noises and everything. See?
And then press start.
Press start. There
and
we go.
That'll be ready for you very soon.
And it's beeping and it's making the noise.
That's when you know.
And because it's like a cooking show, we have one that was just done a couple of seconds ago, just before we started this. And I'm going to give it a try. Okay?
Okay. Let me hear your thoughts.
Now, so it's Thanksgiving Day and you're in a time crunch. Not anymore.
Nope. This will do all the work for you.
See this? Here we go. Now, the skin is really crispy, which is kind of key for duck, right?
It is. So I think people get a little concerned about cooking with duck because of that. I know. And we kind of helped make that right to crispy skin with this roast half duck. And it's wonderful. And
you mentioned before we started this, Allison, that it's slightly deboned, so it's not really complicated to cut or serve or have for people.
Correct. It's partially deboned.
Oh my gosh, what do I do with the duck?
Exactly. You can, with that wonderful piece, cut right through the middle, and you can have 2 servings for you and someone at home, the leg side and then kind of the wing breast side, and cuts right through. No bones having to deal with in that center.
Give me the price analysis on this again. So it's cheaper.
So for duck, you might see per pound a little higher than turkey, particularly around the holidays when it's a discounted price. But because ducks are smaller than turkeys, for a normal smaller size family or friend get together, it's going to be a cheaper price.
So for Friendsgiving, this is kind of, and that's the generational thing. Younger Americans doing more Friendsgiving, maybe one thing is a little on the smaller side.
Without a doubt.
Don't want to have turkey sandwiches for the next 4 weeks.
No, duck's the way to go.
I'm kidding about that, but yes.
But you don't have to just stop with the roast half or a whole duck. There are other things like our duck fat that you can use in your mashed potatoes.
What do you do? What do you use duck fat with?
What don't you?
Okay.
I call it liquid gold personally. I mean, you can make sweet items with it, like a cookie, and kind of replace shortening instead because it's a little healthier option than a shortening. Or if you like adult beverages, think about a duck fat washed bourbon cocktail. So it really is very versatile across the board.
I will say, Allison, you got my attention with that last one, but I'll just leave it at that. Allison Tucker, duck, air fryer, we did it. It's fantastic. Thanks for being here.